MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts. I'm Mad Mizzy, Quan Show Love, and Ron Money in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on, everybody?
Happening.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Friday. Before we get into our rundown, y'all know the routine. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that alert button, that like button, that share button. Get ready to comment on all the topics because we want to know what y'all thinking just as much as what we thinking. Welcome back to another Football Friday. You dig what I'm saying? But we gonna start off where we ended it yesterday, and that was the NBA games that came on ESPN. Man, we had the Celtics beating the T Wolves in Minnesota. What was y'all take away from this game?
Great game. Two big dogs going at it, and and the Celtics, who is really collectively the best team in the NBA, not just because they defending champs, but collectively when healthy, they is the best team in the NBA altogether. The Timberwolves, they brought the fight. They brought the fight, but AE just unfortunate for him, he wasn't as efficient as he normally is. You know what I'm saying? He went like what one like 2 for 9 from three or 3 for 9, like 2 for 9 from three. So he had attempts. He
Mhm.
just missed a lot of shots. Julius Randle stepped up in a big way. He held it down in the
Mhm.
absence of AE, even though he was there. But Julius Randle stepped up. But overall, the Celtics was playing efficient basketball all game long. A lot of their threes that they known for jacking up was falling. Uh, Tatum looking like an MVP candidate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy for Tatum because not only is he the best, but it's all coming together now. You know what I'm saying for him in terms of just being the best. A lot of the times it was that back and forth nature between him and Jalen Brown of who team is it really. But it's Tatum team. You know what I'm saying with him being a 1A of the team. But it was a great game, and the Celtics came out with the victory. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Shout out to Boston.
Yeah, man, completely a great game. But like I said, man, Anthony Edwards, man, you got to show up, man. I understand you home, you home, you on your home court, so I don't know how
Yeah.
you gonna shine on your home court. So can't say the game was in Boston. I understand that if the game was in Boston, you could go 2 for 9, but you went 2 for 9 on your home court, and then they wasn't even fully healthy. So like, come on, bro. You got to
Mhm.
show up on these Showtime games. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Absolutely.
it's still early, so I ain't gonna really criticize him yet. But I think who they coach? What's their coach name? What's the name for the coach? I think
For the
the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but
I see his face, but I forget his name right now.
I think he needs to just start putting DiVincenzo when the game is a lot of more earlier in these games, man, because they need another star. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
need
but
like
DiVincenzo not that. He not a starter. DiVincenzo is a six man of the year type
yeah, but
player,
that's what
man.
I'm saying. Like, like that's what I'm saying. See, with the trade, with the trade, I think they lost a starter that could give you a quality 25 and 10. So they really trying to figure out who could give them the extra 25. You know what I'm saying? Or at
It's
least
Randall. It's supposed to be Julius Randall. That's what they
okay.
got him for. They
So you
felt
got
like they want
Randall,
this
you got
dude.
Anthony Edwards that's giving you 20. You still gonna need another person that's gonna give you 20. And I think
No,
Right.
DiVincenzo can do that. I get what you're saying in terms of firepower, but DiVincenzo is a liability on the D.
Now he actually be carrying it on the defensive end.
You
He
think
really a
so?
dog.
So why he not starting nowhere?
He
that's what
more
I'm
of a
saying.
better asset coming off the bench for real, for real. He ain't no star as a backcourt guard, but he could be a star coming off the bench.
But that's what I'm saying though. With this trade, you didn't lost. You basically lost your defense because
Wait,
Rudy
Cat?
go. Yeah, man, Rudy Gobert. He's soft, man. He's soft. He's soft for the hard play got to come from the guards. I mean,
Cat soft on the D too. Pause, but Cat. That's why they got rid of him, bro. They got rid of him because he was a liability on the D, or he don't show up all the time. I ain't gonna
Hmm.
say he a liability on the D. He just don't show up all the time.
yeah, all right, but still though, bro, Anthony Edwards. Like I said, I'm not going to criticize him right now because it's still a long season. But you cannot show up on that game. You
No,
can't
you're
have
rightfully to criticize him because this is a team that you may face in the finals again. So if you're
right,
not
and they're gonna
if
be
you if
healthy.
you're not figuring it out early when the games don't mean much, it's gonna be too late if to try to figure the Celtics out in the finals. So you're right to
Yeah.
criticize him. I'm just saying, like,
I know. I'm just saying, man. Like I think they need another star. I ain't gonna even say star. Like I said, they just need another quality player that's gonna give them at least 20.
Nas Reed was supposed to be that. What happened to Nas Reed? What
Okay.
happened
He
to?
had a dub yesterday. He had a dub last night.
See,
He had a
Well,
he's had
dub.
more than a superstar. I didn't even know
he
that,
he had the
Yeah, he had
attempts,
a
Brian.
dub
His
last
shot
night. He
just
was
wasn't
hitting that
falling
three.
in.
bro. He home, bro. You can't be going
He
2
took the shots. They just
at
wasn't
home.
going in. They just was
No,
not
bro. I
going
ain't
in.
gonna hear that, bro. He home. That shit should be falling. You see, like
If
you
he
see
make two,
Steph
Ryan,
Curry,
if he make two more threes, they win the game. They lost by 3. If he make two more threes, they win. Out of
bro.
the
Bro,
9 he
watch
took,
them make them threes though. They home. That shit should be dropping. He's
bro.
home.
Pritch had multiple threes. Jason Tatum had multiple threes. Derek White had multiple threes.
Yeah, they was
Horford
hitting
had a
last night.
3. That's what I'm saying. Like these dudes was making their threes, and AE wasn't making his. It's like it's one of those nights where my shots just wasn't falling.
Like I
But
said,
the
I ain't gonna.
attempts was there though. The attempts was there, and they kept the
That's,
game. Even with him missing 8 threes, they still lost by 3.
that's true.
For sure.
I mean, I could also say the Celtics wasn't healthy. I could also say that too. But like I said, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna criticize him yet. Like I said, I ain't gonna criticize him yet. But I would like to see him at least have a better opportunity of like
He gotta play better. He definitely
gotta
gotta
play
play
better,
better.
bro. You
Got
have
to
to play better.
definitely.
This team
Cause
ain't
you
gonna go
could.
nowhere with him just dropping 15 a game. It's not
Yeah,
gonna go
man.
nowhere.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
built for him to be an MVP candidate, and the past two games against other MVP candidates, he ain't
He
been
took
there.
them
You feel
off.
what I'm saying? 20
Yep.
points against OKC, and then 15
Yeah.
against Boston. But I don't want to pile in on AE. I will just say this: I do think the Jordan talk went to his head a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Because he got it without achieving nothing. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me. Like at the end of the day, Jordan was a dog, bro. Jordan ain't going out there and giving up back to back games and giving his rival props. I'm not going to say nothing
Right.
about SGA and nothing about that. But Jordan not doing no shit like that. And he owned up to he think that he the next Jordan. So play like that and act like that, bro. I know I'm watching the game yesterday. He looked tired. When everybody
Yeah,
else
he
was out
did.
there hooping, he
He
looked
did.
winded, bro. He looked tired. You feel what I'm saying? So that's his issue. I don't know what's up with his conditioning, but that's why he can't bring it every night like everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, Ron Stradamus comes through again. You called it. You said this was a time for JT to step up without JB to be out there and have an MVP performance, and he did. 33 points, what, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Dominated that game, and he took the motherfucking challenge of saying, I want to guard Anthony Edwards and gave him a tough night. You feel what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
listen,
Definitely.
that's the silent killer right there. We know what it is. Like Boston gonna be there. It's just
He's definitely
I would
gonna
like
be
to
there.
see the Wolves be there more when it comes to these big games. You get what I'm saying? This is back to
Yeah.
back games where I mean, listen, y'all could have won yesterday, but this is back to back games where Anthony Edwards didn't show up in prime time key matchups.
But the Celtics got back to backs tonight, so we about to see how the Celtics play later on tonight. So
Oh, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over to the nightcap, though. We was all wrong rocking with the hometown Philadelphia 76ers team that was on the road in Golden State, getting blown out by the Golden State Warriors. What was y'all take away from that massacre that happened? 139-105.
it was a it was a blowout. It was a beat down. It was a mugging. It was all the disrespectful
Mugging.
terms you could come up with to describe that game. I mean, and B, you want to talk about somebody looking gassed, and
Oh
B was
yeah.
out there looking like,
Oh yeah.
and you can't blame nobody else because and B, you supposed to be the engine that could with the Sixers, but Maxi, man, Maxi, he was playing conservative. It was like, he must have had a couple 30-point games before this. It looked like he wasn't trying to steal the show, but sometimes, bro, when you ain't
Right.
getting that, he was driving and missing. He was trying to drive the ball to open his shots up, to open up his shot selection, but man, they was not just like AE. They both suffered from the same bug yesterday. To me, AE would drive the ball, it would come right off the rim. He would shoot a three, it would come right off the rim. A Maxi would lay the ball up, it's going right off the rim. He would shoot a three, it would bounce right off the rim. Whatever AE was suffering from, that's what Maxi was suffering from.
Caught the same bug, huh?
Yeah, they caught the same bug. They cannot find the basketball, the hoop yesterday. And B was going to the Paul George played well. And B was going to the free throw line. He missed a couple key free throws. Not to say that that would have meant anything, but this game come down to one person and one person only. The performance of one Stephen Curry, the best shooter in the NBA ever.
Yeah.
He gave us 8 reasons, 8 threes to show us
Eight
why he's
more,
the
right?
best. Yo, the ball went 100% from three yesterday. Every three he attempted went in. I mean, he coming down just jacking shots up, and they just was fine in the room. You know what I mean? And
He
I
said
love when
flying.
I I love when Steph, because he's my favorite player. Probably, definitely, we all root for Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Steph Curry. It's just corny being a Sixers fan that a performance like that came against us again. You know what I mean? How many of these things we gotta suffer through when people break records on us? I don't want to be the team dudes break records on. You know what I mean? I
He
want to
said, I'm
be on the
trying to break
team
some
that's
records.
doing the breaking of the records. You know what I
Right.
mean? We're going Ryan. You got it. That's all I had to say. Steph Curry. That's it. That's all it's about.
That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? So no, you ain't gonna stop Steph Curry, or you if you ain't gonna stop the Warriors, at least you gotta stop Steph Curry because he the only one out there that still can shoot efficiency. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah.
can't shoot, bro. Y'all know the progress report against the Warriors. Play the perimeter on the court. If you ain't playing the perimeter, you gonna get cooked. And that's what
Hmm.
happened in the first quarter. This game was over in the first quarter when it was
Facts.
20-3.
Hmm.
And any Sixers
Hit
fan
with
that
an
was watching the
avalanche.
game like I was, you're stupid because this is what's gonna happen when you go against
I
the
don't
Dutch.
even mean to
Not
laugh,
making no
yo. You got to laugh from crying. I don't even mean to laugh, yo. The Sixers was pathetic yesterday. Just pathetic, bro. That's just the
and you
bottom
get
line.
mad because yeah, we had all our stars in, but they still don't look like they even know how to play basketball together. You know what I'm saying? It's like how y'all look good against one team and y'all
Right.
lost to, and then y'all come back all together and y'all just look completely like y'all don't even want to play.
McCain, please hurry up and come back, McCain, because they about
The
to do something
consistency.
drastic. They about to do something drastic to the
This is
team. We need
crazy,
McCain
man.
back
But
ASAP.
this is crazy, man. But like I said, like he said, the key difference to this game was Steph Curry, man.
One
Go,
Steph Curry. That's
you
it.
go 8 for 8 from the 3 point line, bro. This boy was cooking you, man.
Facts.
Steph Curry with the pot. He
Out
A
to
just
lot
the
of shots was them tough shots too. You know, them tough pull up, half court shots. Like he ain't one of
transition
them dudes
threes.
that's just standing out there popping, you know what I'm saying, shots from people driving and kicking to him. He creating a lot of his shots, you feel what I'm saying? So but my takeaway was like to me it seemed like one team was desperate and the other one wasn't. I feel like the Sixers was probably sipping the Kool-Aid a little bit, and it's like, hold on, y'all won 4 of the last 5, but y'all ain't really do nothing yet. We already know the Warriors, they desperate to get back on the winning streak after starting 12-3. They went 3-12, so
That
they was
young boy at
desperate.
center though.
They lost 4 of the last 5, so they was desperate. And then like y'all said, I mean, they got hit with that 3-point avalanche that is known to go down in the hills of Northern California, aka Golden State. You get what I'm saying? So just got hit with one of those. You move on. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, like y'all said, I mean, and then it's Steph like going 8 for 8. And you know how when they get rolling with him, it's just different. That's why he changed the game because they seen when those threes start dropping, it's a different type of run. You get what I'm
How many
saying?
assists he
So
had? He was out there passing with the left
yeah,
hand, passing with the
then the
right hand.
dimes, yeah, yeah,
then you
He was
try
yeah.
to
out there looking
stop
like
But
then you
that's what
magic.
happens when the threes start to drop because you got
Yeah.
everybody running out to the three, and then you leaving
try to
wide
stop the
open
three.
lanes.
You try to stop the three, then you start playing bad defense. Like
Yep.
Yep,
and then everybody else hitting threes. The boy Waters hit like 8 threes. Like
The center, the
yep.
young boy,
Dennis
the
Schroeder
center
was
was
a
out
great
there
pickup
going to
for
work
him.
on Embiid, bro.
it's weird,
I
bro.
don't even know who that dude is.
Yeah, the boy Jackson.
They always finding
Yeah.
some weird dude out there. They always is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
wonder if he gonna play good against all the other centers and not just Embiid, because we all know Embiid played lackadaisical sometimes. So
Yep.
he
See,
was
but see,
he was getting off Embiid. But is you gonna
that's his
get off
downfall.
when you play Cleveland? Is you gonna get off against Jared
Oh
Allen and
yeah,
Evan
with
Mobley and
them
them
other
dudes?
young antelopes that's gonna run with you.
Yeah,
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 but that's
yeah.
Embiid's
yeah.
downfall. We all know Embiid the greatest player in the league when he's healthy. He just
Hmm.
don't play like that when he out there playing because he know
Sometimes you're
he
gonna get the
gonna risk
lesson.
an injury.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yep.
And
that's
he
what he
played
like.
like that. He played like he trying not to get injured.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
one of these
I
other
mean, of
centers
course,
that's
when you
out
get
here
injured
acting
that
crazy
often, it's gonna be
freaky,
on your mind. It's gonna
it's
be
yeah,
just
on your mind,
definitely on his
especially if
mind.
it's early in the season.
The
You know
yeah,
what
one
I'm
more
saying?
he when he went up on him, he kind of hit him in his face a little bit. So you know Embiid out there being too cautious. He out there being
yeah,
overly too cautious.
yeah.
Hmm. Completely agree. Completely agree. Let's get over to the NFL, our last rankings of the regular season. Let's give out our final awards. I mean, I feel like everything is locked in my opinion. So let's start it off. Who y'all got as head coach of the year so far? Or not so far, who y'all got as head coach of the year of the 2024 NFL season?
Yeah, that's a good joint. Head coach of the year,
Yeah. Started off with a banger.
man. I'm a fan of whoever got the best record. So I'm going
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid. That's who I'm
Oh,
going.
that's a good
To,
job.
to,
I,
to, to,
I
to,
definitely feel like he should be in there.
they tried
I
to
don't think he
throw
was going there
every
though.
Yeah, I don't think he was
no,
going.
he ain't gonna get it, but they tried to throw every insult to the Chiefs to find a reason for them to not end up where they at. And the
Right.
fact that they was able to end up 15-1 with
Yep.
average receivers or this person
Yep.
hurt and that person hurt and they just keep winning. Man, to me, Andy Reid is the head coach of the year. That's who I would go.
I
And
like
if
that
not
selection.
him, either and if not him, my second and third would probably be the coach of the Vikings or the coach of the Lions. But me personally, I would give it to Andy Reid.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I'm
Ron.
gonna go with the coach from the Vikings, because then
Yeah,
nobody in history think they was even gonna win 6 games,
right, right,
and they in a position to win 15 games. So
Yep.
I'm gonna
right.
give it to him. How bad I hate to say it, because my boy Sirianni got over
Right.
12 wins again, and
Right.
ain't nobody
Again.
give him no
Hey, he
type.
wasn't your boy earlier in the year.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't gonna even talk about that. we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But
Why
I'm
you
gonna give
bringing
it.
up old shit? Why you bringing up old shit?
Yeah,
For real, for real.
but I'm gonna give it to the coach of the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, great season. But I think they'll be one and done in the playoffs. But I think he should get it.
Agreed. I'm gonna go Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah,
Great job. I was thinking they was gonna fall off all year, and like we said, I mean, win, lose or draw, they're gonna be a 14 win team. So yeah, man, I don't see how you can argue against that. Nobody, and when everybody was talking about how strong the NFC North was gonna be, like it was like, all right, it's gonna be a battle between the Packers and the Lions,
right.
and then all right, we think the Bears gonna be good because they got Caleb Williams and they got the receiving core. They won 7 games last year, and all right, Minnesota might be all right. They might be respectable, and now they got the chance to play for not only the division but the number one seed in the NFC. Yeah, man, you got to give it to Kevin O'Connell, man.
Yep.
MVP, man, who y'all MVP?
My MVP is different than who they probably gonna give it to. I'm going Saquon for MVP because of
Okay.
what we said that last episode. He was able to come into grips of Eric Dickerson record with way less attempts. People try to say the season is longer, but he ain't played 18 game and he finished with what he finished with way less attempts. So I'm going Saquon. I just wish that they would allow him to, get the single season record for the reasons we said, an episode or two ago, which is
Mm-hmm.
Philly don't got nobody really like that that's holding down big awards like that. I really
Mm-hmm.
wish, they would allow him to get that. But whatever, man, we playing for bigger and better things. So yeah, but Saquon is my MVP with Josh Allen too, who seemed like going to get it, and Lamar three.
Okay. Go ahead, Ron.
I I was gonna be a troll, but no, I ain't gonna do it. So
Why you want to say Jamar Chase?
He said Jamar. Come on, man. I mean, he about to win a triple crown. That's good enough.
I ain't gonna say it though, but I was gonna
That's
say,
where you was going with it. That's where you was going with it.
but I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson, man.
Yeah.
Stats wise, you look at Lamar's
Ooh,
stats,
okay.
bro. He had a way better year than he had last year. You cannot not give it to the man. He's winning his division now. That was his only argument of him not even being in the conversation when he wasn't in the conversation.
Right. Absolutely.
So now you
If
got
he
to.
won it, if he won it last year with less stats, he definitely should win it this year with better stats. So
Yeah, they should just hand
yeah.
him the trophy. Like you got to give it to Lamar. He got the better stats, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I think they're gonna
Oh,
the corny Josh Allen, but we'll see. We'll see. But Lamar Jackson is my choice. He,
Okay. I like that. At least somebody picked him. I'm gonna go Josh Allen though, just because I do feel like it's the same argument we had with head coach of the year. It's like no, well, me. I'm not gonna say nobody. I think a lot of people still have respect for the Bills, and ain't nobody really think of anybody in the East really doing anything as far as the Jets, Dolphins, and the Patriots. But I didn't think anybody thought that they'd be the number two seed heading into the playoffs, being the only team that gave the defended two-time champs they lost this year. You get what I'm saying?
that's a good
All
point.
these narratives. I mean, no weapons. They lost Stephon Diggs. I mean, yeah, they acquired Amari Cooper later in the year, but that ain't prime
yeah,
Amari Cooper. You feel what I'm saying? So, what Josh Allen is doing, the highlights that he's had, what 6 touchdowns in the game this year. So, yeah, man, I think he deserved the MVP this year. I'm gonna give it to Josh Allen.
oh, the 6 touchdown game he lost though.
That is true. That's true. That ain't his fault, man. That ain't his fault. I mean, he did start off slow that game. Though. I remember that game vividly. I thought they was about to get smoked in that joint. Then they just started snapping. Offensive player of the year, man. Who y'all giving offensive player of the year to?
Now we being honest with this, man. Offensive player of the year was looking like Saquon Barkley at one point, and I wish I could definitively give it to him, but man, Jamari Chase is right up there with the triple crown.
Right. That's the
I
hard
respect the
part.
wide
That's the
receiver
hard part.
position. I respect the wide receiver position so much, though, man. I'm like 50-50. I love Saquon, but I love Jamar Chase. He's my favorite receiver in the league. I
Hmm.
love Jamar Chase, so man, Saquon didn't get the record. You know what I mean? He didn't get it. So I'm going triple crown. I'm going Jamar Chase for offensive player of the year. I'm going Jamar Chase. One
Jamar,
A, one B, 1A, 1B. Now, if Saquon would have got the record, if let's say Saquon get the record and they burn him and still give it to Josh Allen, then I'm saying Saquon. But because one dude actually got the record and another dude stopped right before he could get the record, I gotta go
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. I gotta go Jamar Chase, especially if
well,
he finished with the triple crown.
I'm gonna go Saquon. I'm gonna go Saquon.
Okay. He said I'm keeping an analysis short and sweet. Saquon.
They said,
Yeah,
"Yes, I'm
I'm
going
gonna go with
Chase."
Saquon too. It's hard though because the president. I mean, listen. The last time somebody run the triple crown. Damn, I'm getting tongue tied. The last time somebody won the triple crown was Cooper Cup when the Rams won the
Yep,
Super Bowl and he won Offensive Player of the Year that year. So
yep.
it's hard. I think they probably gonna give it to Jamar, but I wouldn't be surprised if Saquon won it. But my selection would be Saquon. But I think they probably gonna give it to
But
Jamar.
what about if the Bengals sneak into the
And
playoffs?
if yeah, that's the thing too. I mean,
Bengals stick
if
to the playoffs. Joe Burrow might be the MVP.
they might sneak Burrow as the MVP in that John little curveball. His stats ridiculous. Defensive player of the year, man. Who y'all got? Who y'all got?
Defensive player of the year, Jalen Carter. I don't know how he gonna win it, but I'm giving it to
They
him
said I don't
because
know how.
I don't even know if he a nominee. But I gotta go Jalen Carter because I just haven't seen nobody since like Aaron Donald demand that much respect playing nose tackle. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
really that boy really the truth.
I think if he would have played the whole year like that, he would have been up there. But I think since it kind of started a little later,
Right, because he definitely wasn't balling the first 2 weeks. But
but
my
yeah,
pick for defensive player of the year is gonna be T.J. Watt. It would have been Aiden Hutchinson if he didn't get injured.
yeah,
Yeah,
it would
T.J.
have
Watt,
been.
serious. That's what I probably should have went with, but no, I had to go home with Jalen Carter. But yeah, T.J. Watt for sure.
Yeah, that's who right now is shaping up to be right now. I mean, Patrick Surtain is up there. He balling and he got a bunch of interceptions, but I just I don't know, man. I think he gonna get some votes, but I think they're gonna give it to JJ. You know what I mean? So yeah.
He got robbed last year. He should have got it last year.
Wait,
I mean
Miz, who you
Miles
said gonna get
Garrett,
it? You said
Miles
JJ?
Garrett broke a record last year though, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Some
he
type of
still had the
John.
better numbers.
He said yeah, but he still had the
Miz,
better
who you
numbers.
say
Miles
JJ? You
Garrett was
said
crazy
JJ?
last year though, bro.
You
TJ,
said
TJ,
JJ or TJ? Oh,
TJ. That's my bad. I got the J's mixed up. Got the
they both
Watts
was
mixed
nice.
up.
They both was nice.
in the bloodline,
Facts.
in the bloodline.
Facts. Derek still on the Steelers? Probably not.
We don't know where he
Facts. He
at.
back chilling somewhere. You know what I mean? The
Doing
random Watt brother.
commercials.
Facts. Browns at Ravens. Let's start off football Sunday predictions with the first game coming on Saturday. Browns at Ravens. Who y'all taking? They got the Ravens minus 20. Oh, that's
You know me,
ridiculous.
the MadMizzy Sports resident Ravens hater, but I ain't doing no hating this week. We showing love. We gonna go Baltimore. I just feel like
Can't go with
Cleveland at
Bailey
this point.
Zappi, man.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
wait, wait. Is y'all starters starting? No, y'all starters playing. Or is
No,
one
I'm
of them
talking about
going?
you can't go with Bailey Zappi for the Browns. That's who's starting for the Browns.
Oh, what? No, hell no. I ain't like him for the Panthers. Ain't no way I'm going. No, I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens, even with a backup. I'm going Ravens.
Wait, why they started Bailey Zappi? They don't believe in DTR?
Bro, DTR had a horrible game against the Dolphins.
That's crazy.
I
I'm taking
mean,
Baltimore.
Bailey Zappi trash too, but
Yeah, I'm taking
and
Baltimore.
I don't think they really try and win. That's why they giving the Ravens 20. That's ridiculous, bro. 20 points.
I'm taking Baltimore, but I'm taking the Browns with the points though.
That's hard to go against 20. But Bailey Zappi though, I don't even remember the last time he was playing, so I don't know if I could take that one. Yeah, man. y'all know who I'm going with. I'm going with the Ravens, man. They like I said y'all heard who the starter is. Let's get to the nightcap though, the most intriguing game.
The
The
Bengals.
the, the one that's really going to decide. Well, I don't know. We're gonna get into the other games that's going to decide, but the Bengals need this one, of course, like they needed the rest of them. Bengals at Steelers. Is the Steelers backing into the playoffs, or is they gonna come in putting stop to the Bengals win streak? Who y'all taking? Bengals at Steelers.
One thing I learned about physics and all that, man. Sometimes you just gotta go with what's been going on lately, and what's been going on lately is one team been losing, the other team been winning. So maybe it's a change into the guard. I'm gonna go. And another reason I'm going this team because I'm a fan of this team. I'm going Cincinnati, man. They gonna find a way in the playoffs, so I'm going Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati.
Definitely need this one if they gonna sneak in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Why not stop why not keep rolling with Cincinnati? They need to win. They need to win to get in the playoffs. So let's get this win. I'm going with the Bengals. And that other team, man, they just ain't been right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's been wrong with that team.
Facts.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Bengals been in some tight ones, man. Won some crazy games lately. You feel what I'm saying? You think about the Cowboys game. You think about the last game they played against the Broncos. I feel like the football guys is trying to shape out this AFC playoff picture in a proper manner and sneak them into the playoffs. So I think they're gonna figure out a way to get this victory. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with the Bengals as well. And then, like I mean, the Steelers, man. I feel like with the Bengals, they know they just got to come in there and apply that pressure, put some touchdowns up, and see if the Steelers can keep up. You get what I'm saying? They can't get into. Don't let Tomlin this game, bro. Don't let him do it. You feel
Right.
what I'm
Please,
saying?
please.
Let's get
That's
over to the
nice though.
critical games that's going to decide if the Bengals sneak in. No, Chiefs at Broncos. If the Broncos win, they in, and the Bengals out. We got Carson Wentz confirmed as the starter for the Kansas City Chiefs. So y'all got in this one.
Oh man, division game.
Yes, sir.
Broncos need this win to secure a playoff spot.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs really don't need to do much.
Play the scrubs.
I do think the Broncos win this game, but just because I need them to lose for Cincinnati to even have a chance to make the playoffs, I just got the Chiefs. I ain't going against the Chiefs. I don't care if Carson Wentz the quarterback, Patrick Mahomes the quarterback. I'm going Chiefs.
Oh, you
I
going with
just
the
think
Chiefs. I thought you liked Bo Nizzle.
I do like Bo Nizzles, but no Bo Nizzles ain't he put me in a compromising place by taking L's late in the season. So I gotta go Cincinnati. I want Cincinnati in the playoffs, so I need the Chiefs to win this game. Because I
Yeah.
think I think if Baltimore or Cincinnati the playoff, I'm going Cincinnati. Yo, bro, think about it. Just think about like the story behind Joe Burrow and Cincinnati marching into the playoffs and getting a win. You know what I mean?
It'd be real nice
They
for the NFL.
What'd you say?
It'd be real nice for the NFL for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
especially with Joe Burrow being one of the few quarterbacks that people respect as a true competitor against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So the writing's on the wall for this to be.
Yeah, but if they get in, they won't be playing they won't be playing the Ravens though. They'll be playing Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at some point they're gonna be playing the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. At some point they're gonna be playing the Ravens if they get in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Buffalo, bro, they play Buffalo first round. Buffalo done. They not beating
He
these
said
Josh
they
Allen not beating
done.
that. That Josh Allen is not beating Joe Burrow in the playoffs if they go head up. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs too though. I want to see my boy Carson out there slinging that football
Me
again.
too. Me too.
You know
I
I
was just
love.
looking at old Eagles videos with Carson that year that he had a good year. I was just looking at old videos of Carson Wentz. Like, man, he was good. But he just couldn't sustain. He just couldn't sustain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna,
injuries, man. Then that fractured confidence. Once
yeah,
that confidence get fractured.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, man, because like I said, I need the NFL to have two divisions from the same from the same I mean from the different conference, but from the same north side. You know what I'm saying? It'd be three
Okay.
divisions from the same north side. Yo,
three from the AFC
Yo,
North,
but
three from the
Miz
NFC
said
North. The North run
Miz
the
said Carson
NFL.
Wentz suffered from a fractured confidence, y'all. He said fractured confidence.
Listen, bro. You
Wentz, you
know,
better wake the
especially you,
hell up,
yeah,
Wentz.
Philly will fracture the shit out that confidence, bro. Y'all kill a motherfucker. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs too. I like the Chiefs in this one, man. I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos smack these
Me
dudes, but I
neither.
think the
Me
Chiefs
neither.
gonna come out and get a close win. I think Carson gonna go out there and have a good game. But with Isaiah Pacheco out, Trent McDuffie,
Damn.
who else?
Oh,
Chris Jones, no Mahomes, no Travis. Listen, bruh, it's gonna be a tough one, but I think the Chiefs gonna end up pulling it out, man. And we gonna end up watching a tight one with the Dolphins and the Jets, in my opinion. So y'all taking in the Dolphins and the Jets.
Man, I don't even know
Dolphins
who to
at
take,
Jets.
bro.
No
I
Tua
don't.
starting.
no Tua.
Unlikely to start.
Tyreek Hill.
I think
Jalen
Tyreek Hill
Waddle.
playing.
Jalen Waddle playing. He didn't play last game.
These two teams is like equal in my
Jalen Waddle
eyes, man.
questionable.
It's a
I'm gonna
flip of the
go.
coin. This one of them flip of the coin games, yo.
I'm gonna go with the Jets
You going
because
with the Jets?
I'm gonna go with the Jets because it's on the east side. It's gonna be cold.
I'm going with the Jets. I'm going with the
Let me
Jets.
still go with the
I'm right behind
Jets.
him. I'm going with the Jets. I'm right behind him.
And I
I ain't
need the
never
Bengals
picking
in
the
the
Jets,
and I need the
man.
Bengals in the playoffs.
I'm gonna be disappointed if this happened. I hope the Jets win, but I ain't got no faith in them scrubs, bro. I'm not picking them, dog. I'm picking Tyler Huntley, leading the Miami Dolphins into the fucking playoffs on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it don't happen because I'd much rather see motherfucking Joe Burrow go to Orchard Park rather than Tyler Huntley. But I ain't got no faith in that New York Jets team, man. You got Aaron Rodgers talking about retirement. They just in shambles right now. You feel what I'm saying? So I would be highly shocked if they go out there and get a win against this desperate Dolphins team. So yeah, man, I think that Bengals might come up just a barely a hair short. You know what I'm saying? So
Might happen. It might happen that way.
hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get to some lead up into a
I
third
think the
matchup
commissioner on the
or at
phone. I
least
think the
a
commissioner.
Bills Bengals matchup instead of fucking Dolphins
I
Bills because
think.
we
I
know
think.
how
I
that's
think.
going.
I
If
think the
Tua's
commissioner on
play
the phone
in
with the.
Orchard Park, that shit
I
gonna be
think
a
the commissioner on the
smackdown.
phone with the official department. Like, listen, man, let's guarantee the Bengals. Like you said, you explained it. Like we're not trying to see Huntley and all these other dudes that's
Yeah.
nobodies. We
Or
got to make sure
Tua
Joe
cold ass
Burrow,
in Orchard
Josh
Park.
Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick
Yeah, the top
Mahomes,
guys.
all the top guys. We need them in the playoffs. We spanking the NBA. We need to continue to spank the NBA. Let's
Oh,
get the top guys in the playoffs.
they ain't even worried about the NBA no more. They shooting
And
for
you gonna say
soccer now.
yeah?
They like, listen, we trying to be the number one sport in the world, baby.
He said they're not worried about the NBA. He said they
That,
so
bro.
far
Did you see
behind.
the fucking the numbers for NBA Day for two games compared to five great games? You
They
had
lapped
two
them twice,
bullshit
huh?
games compared to five great games. That shit was
Ryan, he said the
boat
NFL
race.
lapped them twice, Ryan. They lapped them twice.
Bro, it's horrible for the NBA, bro.
Facts, man. I mean, the hard part is it's like everything with the NBA is a narrative base, and there's a lot of negative narratives around it. You get what I'm saying? Like you got so many fans that's like, "Oh, I don't even tune in until
Yeah,
after
The
this
truth of the
point."
matter
You
is
feel what I'm
yeah,
this.
saying? And be like,
yeah,
"Yo, y'all hurting y'all sport." You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I love football. Don't get me wrong. I like the NBA, but I love football. You feel what I'm
The
saying? Like that's
problem
what I
with the
played all
NBA,
that.
the problem with the NBA ain't got nothing to do with the 3 points it made. It ain't got nothing to do with the changing of the game. This what got everything to do with the NBA. The
Playing.
NBA's is star driven.
Yep.
It's no
Mm-hmm.
concrete fan bases because
Yep.
everybody like individuals in the NBA.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now with that
Yep.
whole teaming up stuff, people who live in cities that may never get these superstars, they not
Superstar.
watching. Well, if I'm
Yeah.
if I'm in
Right.
OKC or if I'm in any small market with a team that's all they got is their NBA team. LeBron
Right.
ain't never come in here. We ain't never about to get. So my thing is, it's the NBA is focused on the big markets too much. It's too
Right.
much. And
Right.
the NFL still got concrete fan bases. Like I don't root
Yep.
for the Eagles just because of one player. I root for the
Yep.
Eagles because they the Eagles and they represent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you
Yep.
find yourself following your favorite player around in the NBA. You know, I root
Yep.
for
Right.
that Lakers this year because LeBron played for them. I
Even with
root
MLB, it's more team based. It's not
yeah,
player
it's more
based. You get what I'm
team based.
saying?
It's more
Yep,
team
yep.
based, and people love repping
Yeah, you
teams
you get more
versus
invested when it's the team. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when it's an individual, it's You feel what I'm saying?
I
Like
grew up
that.
a
I mean,
Rockets fan,
and
bro.
we know when that era kind of happened. It happened with LeBron, and I don't
It
want to
happened with
want to put that
LeBron.
on him, but that's really when it became. Oh, I don't like nobody. I just like LeBron, bro. I'm
Right.
a
And
LeBron
I
fan.
grew up a
That was
Rockets
that's
fan,
all
bro.
motherfuckers used to say. It's
That's
like,
all
so
motherfuckers used to say.
the team outcome don't matter, huh? We
Right,
just
So
looking
and
right,
at
I grew up
LeBron
a Rockets
stats
fan, and I
because
right.
y'all don't
realized
want to debate.
It's just
I
LeBron
grew up.
stat out here, huh? It's not a team stat no more. Huh? It's
Because y'all
LeBron.
just don't want to debate no more.
And Ryan, no, I
Okay.
grew up a Rockets fan, and I was there as long as Elijah Wan was there. But once he left, I was like, yo, I really don't care for Houston that much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So why am I rooting for Houston when I only
Kind of
care for
how I
them?
was with the Pacers when once Paul George was gone. Like we had like a nice run, you know what I'm saying? Reggie, and then we went over to Ron Artesta and them with
Yep.
Jermaine O'Neal, and then went into Paul George. But then once he left, it was pew, you know what I'm saying? So
Like I ain't
like you
got no
said, with
more
them
love for
small markets,
Indiana.
it's hard. And then a lot of those superstars come from major cities and they want to get back to the major cities. And if they not from
Exactly.
major cities, they know that's where the checks is being cut at. That's where you shooting your commercials at. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? So that's
Yep.
where the endorsements at. Like y'all said, it's a hard thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no diehard Tennessee Titan fans like you do in the NFL. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got no diehard. I mean, who can you even name? Like small market teams in the NBA that's really, you know what I'm saying, holding their own, holding their
Milwaukee now
weight.
because of Giannis. Only Milwaukee because of Giannis. That's
Milwaukee.
it.
You
That's
feel what
it.
I'm saying? But
Or the
yeah, like you
Nuggets
said,
now. Or the
once
Nuggets.
them dudes dip,
Right,
like you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Portland.
Like
Everybody leaving with him. If you're not living in
You ain't
Milwaukee,
going
once
to
Giannis
Portland. Who
leave,
playing
you
for
out.
Portland? I'm not
exactly.
going to no
Portland.
Portland game.
Yep. Even Orlando, once Paolo out, it's like, do I really want to? And we know y'all good, but it's
Right.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. No, they ain't
Yeah.
even going there with Paulo. They got the Disney and all that other shit. The beach.
right,
Y'all
facts.
going in there. I'm not going to no
Right. I'm about to go to
basketball game.
Orlando Studios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
I watch the highlights on
yeah,
my phone.
studios. Well, I'm
But
You know
I
what
going.
I'm
will say this
saying?
Yeah.
though, as an out of towner going to an Orlando game, especially if they play like the Sixers or Chicago, those games be lit. I ain't gonna
That's the
lie to
only
you.
time I'm going there. If I'm in if I'm in Orlando and the Sixers over
Yeah,
there, oh yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
go over there.
Right.
But
They
Orlando
was
I'm
saying
going
that
to
was
games
the
lit.
problem with Miami. Even when they had the
even in
superstars
Miami.
down there, like people were showing up to the games late because there's just so much to do down there. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
So
don't like to
yeah.
go to no basketball game. I'm at the beach getting topped off.
Yo, yeah,
yeah.
Basketball game.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
on
man. It's
South Beach, homie. I mean, I know
facts.
that's where they play at South Beach, basically, but it's like, come on, bro.
Right.
I'm right down the street. I'm not
I'm
going
trying
to
to be
a
on the beach,
basketball game.
literally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got my
Yeah.
toes in the sand.
Yeah, I feel y'all, man.
If I
Completely
know
agree, man.
basketball.
Completely agree. With that being said, let's get our NBA predictions in for the night. For the games coming on NBA TV, man. So we got the Knicks at Thunder. Who y'all got in this one? You got OKC favored by 4.5 points.
OKC
Yeah,
for the win. OKC for the
yeah.
win.
I don't see how. I mean, I ain't gonna say that. The Knicks been playing real well lately. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be
They match up
surprised.
well. The two teams match up. They match up well.
Yep, yep. You
I
feel
mean,
what I'm
I would
saying?
slash the Knicks a little higher because they got a center and they and OKC got to go small, but
Right.
they knocking down these shots. They definitely match well. So, and I ain't going against my homie, so I ain't doing this shit again unless they
He
play.
said I ain't going against my homie.
The
Yeah,
only time
man.
I'm going against them unless they playing the Sixers, and
Right. That's it. That's
I
it.
feel confident the Sixers is home and they can win. But I'm going SGA, homie. I'm not going against SGA again.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep. I mean, like I said, you ain't got no Chet out there, so you can see a big game out of Cat, but you got what you call it, that's hobble Jalen Brunson. So I expect a big game out of SGA to carry the OKC Thunder,
Me
probably
too.
pull away in the end. You feel what I'm saying? And then we
Yeah.
got the nightcap. We got the Atlanta Hawks at the Los Angeles Lakers. They got the Lakers favored by 3.5 points. Who y'all taking in this one?
This one of them Jones, man, where you think you should take the Lakers, but then the Lakers play yesterday too. They on the
Did
back to
they?
back, right?
Did they?
Yep. They played the second.
Yeah,
Beat the
so I
Blazers
gotta
last
take.
night.
They
Yeah,
won.
I gotta take
Back to back
Atlanta.
at home though. So you is that a little different in your mind?
I'm thinking if Jalen Johnson play, is Jalen Johnson playing?
I think
If
so.
Jalen Johnson playing, I'm taking the Hawks.
Game time decision.
I'm
Mm.
taking the Hawks. I'm gonna take the Hawks.
Yeah, it's an NBA TV game. He probably gonna play, and Trey Young definitely. Well, Trey Young game time decision. So, I
God
mean, a
damn.
lot of these dudes probably gonna play just because it's the Lakers, LA game,
Yeah,
NBA
I'm taking the
TV,
Hawks.
national game. Yeah, so
I'm taking the Hawks. I think LeBron, they back to backs. He 40. I'm taking the Hawks.
Give me the home team.
You gonna take the home team?
Give me the home team.
Okay, okay. I think I might have to roll with Q on this one. I'm gonna go with the young pups, man. Especially
Yeah,
if you
that's what
got
I
Trey
yeah.
Young and all them dudes playing. I think they gonna run the Lakers to the ground. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta over the Lakers, man. Old ass Lakers team, yeah,
They
man.
just yeah.
Hobbled, man, and they hobbled. So listen, but we went against the Warriors yesterday, and they came out there and smacked the younger Sixers team. So what do we know? Yeah,
We
man.
don't
Let
know
us know
much.
what
We
y'all
don't know
think.
much, baby.
Facts.
But
Let us
y'all
know
love
what
us
y'all
though. You know
think,
what I'm saying?
man.
So we here to
Smoked
give
us
y'all
like
what y'all
that.
want, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. Have a great weekend. Be safe out here. Hope to see y'all back on Monday. Enjoy the games this weekend. Enjoy the games tonight. MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment, Quad Show Love. Appreciate your time. Ron Money,
We just here to
appreciate your
show
time.
love, people.
And fans, we appreciate y'all time. Have a good night.
Don't do nothing
Squad?
I wouldn't do unless it's some cheeks.
Ah, y'all know the routine.